going on, guys? It's Jazzy here with Elevate Your Energy, and today's vlog is going to be about, I'm basically going to take you guys with me to make this what we call an ammonia jar. Okay, so I haven't yet discussed on this channel or my other one that I'm in this process of transitioning. Basically redid my channel from one channel to the other. So because my first channel was just kind of basically over time kind of just turned into a business type of thing, but I didn't want it to be like that, so I just basically started over completely and started a brand new channel. So this one's going to be strictly, you know, business based, tarot, magic, videography, tutorials, life, self-development, all that good stuff. So, and vlogging, obviously. So this video, like I said, is going to be me basically, this is my first time doing it, to be honest. So that's why it's me vlogging, because I'm taking you guys on the journey with me of creating an ammonia jar. So let's get into what it is, what it's good for, and then I will show you the stuff that you need and all the stuff that I'm using, and then let's do it. Okay, so what is an ammonia jar? An ammonia jar is basically a spell jar that does not require any candles. It does not require any type of flame or fire. Why? Because it's ammonia. Ammonia is flammable, okay? We don't want nobody to blow the fuck up. We don't want nobody to burn anything down, right? So an ammonia jar is basically a spell jar that turns any situation around. It can turn a situation around. So basically it's kind of flipping from what you don't want to something you do want. So for me, this video is going to be me showing you how I'm going to do my ammonia jar, and this is me really doing this for myself. So I'm gonna tell you guys what I'm doing it for, basically. So this ammonia jar is going to be for procrastination. So if you have a problem like a lot of us do with procrastinating, you know, having a hard time kind of getting motivated to get stuff done, to take care of your priorities, to you know, maybe record videos, do things that you know you need to do, or things that you want to do but just can't seem to find motivation to do it, this is supposed to be really good for turning that around and helping, you know, redirect all that to go in your favor. So let's get started. Okay, so you want to obviously have a lid jar, a tight lid jar. So I have this one here. It's the one that I'm going to use for this. I was going to use these other ones. Let me show you guys. I was going to use this, but I decided that I'm going to just go ahead and still dedicate these to the honey jars that I'm going to actually create. And I might do a vlog or some type of tutorial on how I do honey jars. But this one today is going to be an ammonia jar. So what you're going to need is, like I said, a tight lid jar, okay, one that you could really tighten up, because you'll see why. Obviously, as I explain how it's made and what you do, you'll understand why you need a tight lid on it. So you're going to need a, like I said, lid tight jar for that. And then you're obviously going to need the most important component, which is ammonia. Yeah, you're going to need ammonia. Obviously, you're not going to need a lot, because why? It's going to go in this jar here. So the ammonia, you're going to need ammonia, going to need a jar. You're going to want petition paper, okay? And this could be the paper that you use, is up to you, but you know, for traditional purposes, it's, you know, preferred to use brown paper, okay? So this could be from like a brown paper sack, you know, whatever, but obviously whatever you have. You know, ancestors that use this stuff, they use, you know, came up with these techniques and everything. They didn't always have certain things on hand. They used what they had. So if you have brown paper, like for me, that's my preference. If I just don't have any, then I'll use what I have if it's that serious. But use what you have. I choose brown paper. So you want petition paper. You'll see why here in a bit. I use also from what I've learned, my research, red pens are preferable for writing petitions no matter what it's about. And I'm gonna add something which is good for breaking bad habits, and that's eucalyptus. So I'm gonna put some eucalyptus as well in my ammonia jar. So that's nothing that I've seen from the instructions on where I got this spell from, how to create it. There was no herbs involved, which I thought was kind of weird because, you know, it's hoodoo, but there wasn't. So, you know, it is what it is. So this is a tradition. This is a hoodoo tradition type spell, just so you're aware. And so now, what else? You're gonna want tape also. So the next ingredient you're gonna need, not an ingredient, the next tool you're gonna need tape, okay? And the reason being is because you're gonna tape the thing, your petition, to the lid, okay? And I'll show you why here in a bit. So you're gonna need yourself some tape, and then also the tape that you use, you wanna make sure it's strong enough to, I'm not gonna use this tape to put on the outside of this when I'm done, but you are gonna want a tape to put on the outside of it to really keep it sealed and tight, just so you know. And for cleansing purposes, before you even start, you're also gonna want to have yourself some Florida water. I have a little small bottle here. I do have more, so if I need it, I have it. You're gonna want some Florida water as well, and some sage. And this is simply for cleansing, okay? So I cleansed my jar out with the sage already before I even started recording, so I already did that part, but the purpose is to cleanse yourself and cleanse your tools with sage and Florida water. So before I really start, before I pour the ammonia in here and put the herbs in here and everything, I'm gonna cleanse my hands with the Florida water too. So that's something you also wanna do before you start, okay? Cleanse your space, cleanse the area, which I've done before I started recording. So yes, so the next step is let's build it. So you guys, so you know, this video that I'm doing this ammonia jar with you guys, this wasn't necessarily something I planned. I kind of didn't know what to vlog about today. So this was kind of like, you know what? I'm gonna just go ahead and do this. So forgive me if I sound kind of all over the place, kind of getting winded because I talk fast sometimes, but this is literally totally off the rip, unscripted, not prepared, just kind of like going with the flow. So I hope you guys do get some value out of this video though anyway, and enjoy making this ammonia jar with me. All right guys, so step one is you want to cleanse your own hands with Florida water, okay? So put some in my hand. And I love this stuff. It smells so freaking good. Oh my God. It smells really good. And they sell it at Walmart. Isn't that crazy? No, real shit, they do. Okay, so Florida water. And then it's like sage. So this is the lighter that I use, guys, for my magical practice. And it's consecrated, so I don't use it for literally anything else. But I want to show you guys what it looks like. It's a torch lighter. And I can, if you guys like, I can link the link below on what kind of lighter it is. But dude, check this freaking flame out, yo. Like, tell me that in a lighter, like, don't care. So anyway, I just had to show off real fast because I think it's like the dopest lighter ever. Okay, so first step is we cleansed our hands with the Florida water. Now we're going to cleanse our jar. Imagine white light filling it, covering it, and cleansing it of any energies that may have attached themselves to it before it came to me. So I'm gonna do that. Also, you want to cleanse your lid the same way for the same reason. And just imagine white light covering it, surrounding it, cleansing it of any energies that may have attached themselves to it before it came to you, okay? So now, next step is you then put your ammonia. So you're only gonna need half for the ammonia. The ammonia is only gonna be halfway in whatever you put it in, okay? So I'm gonna fill up my jar only halfway. And this stuff is really strong, guys, so just so you know. Okay, so I have about half in my jar here. And then, like I said, I'm gonna add some extra, which is some eucalyptus leaves, okay? Because, again, I know that it's good for breaking habits, and this is definitely a habit that needs to fucking go. So yeah, that's why I'm using it. So to each their own. I like to always boost. It's something that kind of like I learned on this journey is I like to tend to boost things if I'm gonna put the effort into start anything, to make anything, create anything. I want to boost it to give it the best chance of working in my favor, right? So for me, if there's herbs that I can add or oils or something like that, I like to add those things as well, just to give it not only a boost, but give it my own unique flair to it. So that's what I'm doing here. So I'm gonna put some eucalyptus leaves. So anytime you add anything, I did it in my head, but you can, I always like pray over whatever it is I'm adding to anything, no matter if it's oil, herb, a crystal, whatever it is. I always pray over that item as I add it in. And oh, this shit is strong. Okay, sorry. And the reason being is because I want to make sure that the magical components of each item, that I'm setting that intention for it to work in that way for me and for, you know, whatever it is that I'm doing. So, oh my God, that's strong. Okay, so next, you want to write out your petition, okay? So with the petition, you want it to be something simple. You don't want it to be complicated. You do not want to include a whole bunch of different things. One jar, one topic, okay? If you're doing a jar for, like, let's say money, I am broke, or, you know, my bank account is dry, you know, whatever, that's what you want to write on here, okay? For me, I'm gonna put procrastinate. So, and that's what I did here, okay? So I'll show you guys legit what I really wrote. So that's what I wrote here. So you then tape it, you then want to tape it on the lid, okay? And you want to tape it words side up. You don't want to tape it face down. You want to tape it the words side up, because what you're going to end up doing is you're going to place the lid over, and you want the words facing the ammonia, okay? And after that part, then I'll show you why, okay? So you write down what your petition is, and you want to tape it on the inside of the jar, okay? All right, guys, so once you put your petition inside of the lid, you then want to put the lid on really, 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 really tight, okay? Screw it on really tight, and that's when you put your tape over it. Like I said, I'm going to use a different tape on mine, but you want to then put the lid on really tight. And so while you're flipping it over, okay, this is the key part. While you're flipping your jar over, that's when you want to state what it is that you want to have, okay? So what we put inside the lid was your current situation as it currently is, okay? Which is obviously something you're trying to rectify, something you're trying to fix or change, right? So if like, say for example, we put procrastinate, okay? That's something we want to change, right? So put the lid on really, 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 really tight, okay? And then, so as you're flipping it over, you then want to say whatever it is that you want instead. I take massive action. I take massive action towards my goals and dreams, or, you know, whatever. So you say whatever it is you want as you're flipping it over. And so that the idea here is that's how you're flipping the situation, is that's the purpose, is you're putting whatever it is you don't want, you're putting it face down so you can flip it so it's right side up, meaning that you're flipping the situation that you didn't want, you're flipping it so it serves you, okay? Flipping it to serve you for how it's benefiting you versus not, okay? So that's really as simple as this is, guys. It's literally that simple. So again, it's something that's really quick, it's simple, it works fast, and you know, so after you do that, what you want to do is you can either I'm told you can either bury it like in like a pot. I would not put this in the dirt, like in the ground. Okay, you don't want to put ammonia back into the universe. Like you don't want to, you know, you want to make sure it's eco-friendly. Okay, so I would put it, if you're gonna bury it, put it in like a pot on its own. Okay, and put it in there upside down. Or you can always too put it in a plastic bag, like a dark bag, brown, green, whatever. Put this in a dark bag, okay, and put it out of sight, out of mind. Okay, because after you do this, you then want to forget about it. After any type of rite, spell, anything like that, once you set the intention and your candle burns down, if you're using those or whatever, once that part is done, you then want it out of sight, out of mind, forget about it. Okay, that's the only way things manifest, is by you allowing the universe to conspire in your favor, allowing the spirits to work on your behalf behind the scenes and work for you. Okay, and you have to forget about it though for that to happen. So that's the purpose of why you put it away, put it in a dark place, away and out of sight. Do your best to forget about it and, you know, carry on with the rest of your day basically. So that was it, guys. That is it for my day 3 vlog. Yes, I know I'm a day late, but you know, it is what it is. Like I said, this is what we call an ammonia jar. It's a hoodoo-based tradition jar spell, and it's one that I'm trying for the first time today, so I decided to take you guys with me on the journey. So please don't come for me in the comments. This is my first time doing it, and you know, I really feel like intention is everything, along with you know, the herbs and everything working together on my behalf. So I'm trusting that, you know, how I did it and, you know, my intentions and everything is going to serve me. So I suggest you guys do the same, and like I said, hope this was helpful. Hope you found something out of it. If you did, go ahead and drop a like, go ahead and share it, pass it on if you think someone else can use it, and let me know what you guys think. And if you guys want to see more videos like this, let me know in the comments down below. And yeah, until next time, guys, stay inspired, stay uplifted, uplift others. And I wanted to also give a really quick shout out to the beautiful Fred Turner from Conjuria. She, for y'all who know who she is, y'all know she's fucking amazing. So shout out to her for providing the beautiful reference, putting it together, all her knowledge, all her wisdom, putting it all together for us to learn from. So that's the reference that I got this stuff from. I'm not trying to take credit for making this up or coming up with it on my own. I did not. I'm just, like I said, recording me putting mine together my way. Me taking the reference that I got, that I received from her, and using it, putting it to work, and sharing it with others. You know, sharing my knowledge, how I learn things, how I interpret them, how I process them. So shout out to beautiful, like I said, Fred Turner for providing the beautiful reference for this ammonia jar that we created today, y'all. Yeah, until next time, guys, I'm outie.